want to welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Yes, my name is Damilola and this is Do It Yourself with Dami channel. If you are new here, I want to say thank you for stopping by. If you are also, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my video. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please, what are you waiting for? I want you to click on that red button below and subscribe. The subscription is free. Turn on the notification bell. I want you to give this video a thumbs up if you love what you are going to be learning today. So you see the way my head look like? Ooh. Yes, so this is what we're going to be making today, this car. Do you love it? Yeah, because I am loving it already. This is the back look. Yes, so we're going to be making this beautiful cap, turban cap. Is beginner friendly. Even if you've never made turban before, you can make this. If you don't have your sewing machine, don't worry, you can use your thread and needle. So let's go to the video proper. So these are the materials we will need for this class, for this tutorial. So my fabric, I'm using a stretchy fabric. You can use any fabric of choice. You can use scuba fabric. So this is the fabric I'm using. I will need my tape rule. I will need my hot glue gun. I will need my candlestick. If you don't have hot glue gun, you can use other gums like UHU gum. So I will need my accessories, any accessory of choice, my scissors, and I'm going to be using gum stay for this tutorial. So let's get started. So for the measurement I'm using, my hair circumference is 22 inches. Then I added 6 inches for the back drop. You know we are making back drop. It's going to be back drop. So I added 6 inches to it, and the length I'm working with is 28 inches. If you don't want it to be that long, you can reduce it, but because you are going to be pleating it, so definitely it's going to reduce. So my band is 2 inches. You will measure 4 inches. Then because you are going to fold it together, we are going to fold it. After folding it, then you have your 2 inches. So but for the band, we are going to measure 22 inches. The back drop is going to reflect on the body. You are going to see how it goes. You are not going to measure 28 inches on the band. You are going to measure 22 inches. So I added 1 inch for the sewing allowance at the side. That's half inch at on both sides. So I have 22 inches here for the band, and why I have 28 inches for the base of the cap. So the length, remember, is 28 inches. So after sewing it, after gathering it, you will see that it's going to reduce. Then for the ruffle, my measurement is 30 inches in length by 8 inches in width. Then I cut two of it. Then I iron my gum stay to it. So this gum stay, this is what I iron to it. So I iron my gum stay to give it more stability, to be more, stable. So that's what we are working with. So let's go to the next step. So the next thing we're going to do now is to take the base of the cap. Just pick the base of the cap. Then you're going to measure. I'm going to start measuring 2 inches. So from this top part, you're going to measure 2 inches. You measure 2 inches like this. You go ahead and measure 2 inches. Then you measure it like that. You measure it down 2 inches down, 2 inches down, 2 inches. They are going to rule the line. You understand? Can you see the way I've measured mine. So you're going to measure to 2 inches down like this, like as you see it. So now we are going to go to our sewing machine, and what we are going to do now is for us to grab the line that you just draw. The line that you drew, just grab it like this and take it to your sewing machine. Then about quarter of an inch, just little, you're going to be stitching it. I'll take you to my sewing machine now. I'll show you how it will look, how we are going to stitch it together. So let's go and sew. So this is the line that we drew the other time. So we are going to pick it like this, just little. Then we'll take it to our machine and just so I'm done sewing it, I'm done stitching it together, and this is what we have. This is the back parts. This is the way the back parts look like, and this is the front look. This is the front look. So beautiful. So if you don't have sewing machine, you can just use your thread and needle. It's just that it will take more time. You, after making your lines, then you just use your thread and needle to, to sew. So the next thing we are going to do now is just to grab your band. This is our band. You grab our band. Remember, it's 2 inches after folding it, and our head circumference is 22 inches. I added 1 inch for sewing allowance. So I will take the body of the turban, I'll fold it into 2 to get the middle part, and just use your scissors to just cut to indicate. So this is the middle part of my top, of my base. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the band. I'll find the middle part. I'll find the middle part and notch. Find the middle part and notch. Then I'll just place it. I'm going to place it on each other like this. Then you can use your pin to pin it down. So what we are going to do now is to run our stitches round. We are going to run it to this part. So let's go and sew. So I'm done sewing it, and see the way it looks. So we have some space here, you see. So this will be the backdrop. So I have it on both sides. You see the way it looks. So the next thing we are going to do now is to fold it into 2. Fold it into 2. Make sure the band is well aligned together. I'll fold into 2 like this. Then just watch me closely what I'm going to do. Make sure they're well aligned together. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sew. I added ½ inch on both sides for the headband. So what I'm going to do now is to stitch from here, that ½ inch. I'm going to sew that ½ inch. I'll come down like this. When I get here, when I get here, I'm going to cuff my hand and stitch. Then I'm going to stitch down. So just watch what I'm going to do now. So when I get here, what I would just do is to raise my zipper foot up. Then I'll cuff my hand and begin to sew again. You see? So when I get here, I'll raise my foot up again, zipper foot up again. Then I'm going to stitch down. So this is how it looks now. So this is the backdrop. This is the backdrop. So always make sure you add that allowance, that 6 inches to the base, so that you have the backdrop. So now the next thing we're going to do now, you take your turban and make, this is the back part, while this is the front part. So this front part now, what you are going to do, you're going to turn it to the right side first. Turn it like this. Then make sure this is the center front. The center front. So just watch what I'm doing closely. Put your hand inside like this. Then the thread and needle, you can double the thread to make it more thicker. Use a matching thread. So you take your needle and thread, then you will pass the needle here, pass it through this part, pass it like this. When you pass it like this, then very close to this place, you pass again, very close, very close to it. You pass it again like this. Just watch what I'm doing. It's very simple. Pass it again. Make sure it's very close to the first one you did. Then this is what you have now. So now what you are going to do now is, you see this line, this other line that is here, this one, you take your needle again and pass your needle through that opening, that place, that stitch. Just watch it. You see? Then very close to this place again, you pass. You pass it. Then you make sure this thing is very straight. You make sure you are still sewing on the center front. Make sure it's still on the center front. Then you pass it through this place, this line again. You pass it through the line. You follow the line. You pass it through the line. You see, we are already forming the gather now. The gather is already forming. Gathers gradually. Then you pass it closely. You know why we are passing it close to the one that we passed before? Is so that the thread will not show outside. So pass it close again, then take it in, then move again. You know the thread is inside now, you know it's inside. Then what you are going to do again is to pass it through to the other line. Pass it like this, pull very close to the one you pull out, go like that. The same thing, go again. Just follow the line that you the lines that you sewn before, then you're good to go. Very, very simple. Take it in, out, just like that. It's very simple. If you are here to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please, I want you to subscribe to my channel. Just click on that red button below. And you subscribe already, and make sure you click on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will be the first person YouTube will notify so that you will be able to enjoy all my videos. Thank you so much. Just go ahead and tack till you are satisfied that it's secure. We have to secure it well, right? So the cap looks like this is where we are now, right now. So this is the back part. So I want to gather the back part also. I want to put gathers. So I'll just turn it to the wrong side. I'll turn it to the wrong side. Remember, when you are doing the gather in the front, you're going to turn it to the right side. So for this, we are going to turn it to the wrong side. So I'm going to put gather at the back of the turban. So after turning it to the wrong side, please, I want you to watch the way I'm putting this gather. Sometimes if you don't want to put the gathers, you can just leave it like this, but to make it more, you know, beautiful, so I would advise to put the gathers. So I'm going to start from here. Just about 5 inches to where the front gather stopped. So I'm going to start from here. What I'll just pass my thread and my needle, and I'll form my gathers. So just go like this, So this is how I'm going to form it. So it's going to go like this. It's going to go like this, like this. I'll just form like a curve here. I want like a curve here, like my head, like the way the head shape is, you know. So just watch the way it's going to look like. So like this, so just a bit. I just cuff my hand in a bit. I'll make sure I tack it properly so that it will not loose. Tack it. Our turban cap is almost ready. It's almost ready. Almost ready. Yeah, this is the back and this is the front. This is the front and I have my back here. Yes, it's almost ready. So the next thing we're going to do is to take, this is for the ruffle in front. So remember my measurements is 30 inches by 8 inches, 30 inches by 8 inches. Then I gum stay on it at the back of it. So I cut 2 out of the same size. So what I'm going to do now is to go to my sewing machine and sew. So I'll just turn it to the wrong side and I'm going to stitch. I'm going to stitch both. I'll stitch it, then I'll show you the next step. So I'm done stitching it and I turn it to the other side. So I stitch this side also. I turn it to the right side. This is how you're going to do. Then this part, this sewn part, we're going to shift it to the middle like this. Then you iron. That's what you see. I after sewing it, it's going to be by the side. So I shifted it to the middle, then I iron because I don't want this sewn part to show. So I did the same thing to the second one. So the next thing I will do now is to form the gather. So with my thread and needle, just pick my thread and my needle, then I will just start gathering it. I'll make sure I'm gathering the middle part. So this is what I have now. Just try and use my hand to adjust it. So this is what I have now. This is it too. So I'll just take my cap. This is the front part. This is the back part, remember? So I'll determine where I want my gather to be, to the side. So from the gathered parts, that is when I'll start tacking my ruffle. So I'll just tack the way you see it. So this is the way it's looking now. So I'll tack the second one. I'll make sure I'll tack the second one, then I will show you the finished look. Tacking it. I'm done tacking it, and this is the way it looks. This is the way the side looks. So I just place the second one on it and I tack it with my thread and needle. So I will just use some of these accessories, these small flowers, to just decorate it as desired. You can use any decoration of your choice. So this is what I'm going to use. This is the way it's going to look like on it. So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much. I hope you've learned something. Please, if you have any question, I just want you to comment on the comment section below. Tell me your question. If you have any request that you want me to make, I just want you to comment, let me know. I want you to give this video a thumbs up. If you are here to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe. The subscription is free. Turn on the notification bell. You can share this video. Thank you so much. God bless you. So see you in my next video.